just creating space for the Clint, which, to be fair, from the side of Laos, the only one that can really penetrate is the Esmeralda, where she can jump over them, but Black is there trying to trade, but not a lot of HP is gone for either side.
Yeah, this is so smart
from
Team Laos, right? You can see the invade from Hilda. As long as it sustains all this annoyance, even with this sustains, as long as you do not die, you're gonna be fine. However, here comes the play coming from Baxia. That is gonna be Pia's punished for his greediness play, and Team Laos is gonna get a very, very nice convincing first blood.
Yeah, and that is a situation where you have to ask your assassin jungler. So I feel like, is it worth it for you to secure the orange buff and then die? I'm not sure.
Now, that's the thing, right? It's interesting enough that PS thought that he would be having the upper hand just because in terms of clear speed, but what he did not expect is that Balmont is able to equally match his pace. But now with the Toys for Song coming in, going for an early invade into a JVCK, knowing that Team Laos doesn't have the damage to punish this reduction coming in, he is going to get another kill. So very, very nice pick off coming for Team Myanmar.
Yeah, overall, we can see what they're trying to do is actually just control the jungle. And from the side of Laos, they're just trying to support them to play a lot more aggressively. And over here, 4 against 1. What is J4Bin going to do? And he's going to die. But there, the kill going over to the Hilda. And now, Myanmar just going to focus on the turtle. And it's going to be a free turtle for them.
Oh, that was so unfortunate. You know, Jay's been tried to go for a little bit of aggression. He wanted to get greedy by cutting on recruit base. Forced rotations down bottom, trying to get forced reactions. As you can see, the annoyance coming in from Black is not triggering Team Laos enough to force a reaction. However, they do force out the divide. Oh my goodness, what is going on as well? Because oh my Jenny, he's surviving it all. He's gonna force a fight coming from Lexi, and he's gonna be caught out in an open as well with the Toys Persons coming in. But from the side, J4Z Bin Wo coming for a stalling Star Moon and take off Jenny, and
unfair advantage where tanky heroes, they don't need that much items in the early stages of the game. And look at that. Venom actually does a lot of damage to Soso, where again, as we talked about, he does do a lot for the team, but he tends to overextend. And going up against a damaged Delagras, you have to be careful of that. And speaking of which, she just got picked off by Oh My Jenny.
Oh, that's a huge pick off coming over by Jenny as well. He's got the sprint. He was able to position himself to actually catch up. So now, with that kill, are they going to be able to transition here? Mid lane treasure is off the mark, and we are going to be hitting the 5-minute mark. So this is go time to actually...
They did not waste time. They got an objective over that.
Yeah, they messed up the hard guard of timing as well, but Myanmar looks like they are going to try and take the Lord finally, as they know they are split off as well. Jack needs to make a run for his life. PS doesn't seem to be able to chain stun his way through. However, here comes the Dawning Light, does connect on this piston, but they do get the turn of the rounds, as because Team Laos immediately punches his aggression coming from Myanmar, and just like that, they lose 3 despite getting the Lord. So very, very greedy plays, but J4Z Bin was able to save the fight from Team Laos.
That is the signs that the Balmain, so it's going to be a problem where I'm pretty sure Myanmar, they can take the hits. I'm not sure whether they can dish it out as fast.
This is not looking good coming from Team Myanmar as well, because J4Z Bin is slowly scaling in terms of the Esmeralda, and Gumi not having Demon Hunter Sword nor a Thunderbelt alongside with Endless Battle, he is going to struggle to finish them all. But as of yet, it's not over yet. Here comes a big catch coming from the Team Laos as they chip them all low. They get 1 kill, but they drop everyone from the side of Myanmar down low to a point that they are going to be able to defend the middle turret as of yet from Team Laos.
Right now, Laos, they have the goal advantage as well as the kill advantage, and we have to look every single time it's off of those AoE team fight plays. Besides that, we also have to look at Clint. Already has 3 damaging items. It looks like he can deal out the damage, but again, the AoE from Laos is just a little bit too much. Right now, all of the members are here, all of the athletes are here, except for J4Z Bin, where again, he is just staying down there. He almost like, you know what? I don't really mind what you guys are doing. I'm just gonna be comfortable. I'm just gonna set up shop here, and then I'm just gonna force Myanmar to really respond. And I think this is a very, very good play. Right now, Laos, they're forcing Myanmar to play a Laos game. They're not falling for Myanmar's trap. And speaking of that, we can see the engagement over here. CZ for Lexi is alone going up against 4 members of Myanmar.
Oh, no.
And he is low, and he has been taken down, and Jack is gonna go down with him. Biston was there, but the damage was not enough. And right now, Myanmar, they're going straight for the Lord. But are they going to get it for free, or is Laos heroes maybe he does need the Demon Hunter Sword as well, just have more DPS.
I agree, but as of yet, we do see the Blade Armor purchase up on PS. This is not going to be looking good for Biston as well. He doesn't have the sustain to tank through the reflect coming in from Dit. And now another Blade Armor purchase from Black along with the Lord. This is going to be a difficult one coming from Team Laos as Myanmar is looking to chip away at potentially taking the kill onto his Biston with the 003. Now, Real Wind comes in. Biston gonna be chunked out towards 70% of health, and as of yet, he's trying to mow down the Lord. Unfortunately, the Real Wind proves to be very annoying from the side Team Myanmar to do anything against the Biston. Thompson ultimate, but the reflex coming in is just a little bit too much to work with.
Yeah, right now Gumi is actually dealing a lot of damage, and Esmeralda goes in front, but look at that. She's not able to sustain that much. For the side of Laos, they can do damage, but if they can't touch...
Very, very difficult situation to be in, considering the amount of blade armors that Team Myanmar have. But let's see how it goes, because eventually it all comes down to defending against minions. So now, with the Lord very quickly focused out from the side Team Laos, the inhibitors are going to be exposed from the side of them, as Myanmar is going to be knocking in. Unfortunately to say, they're barely doing on. Gumi now going to be caught out. They force flickers coming in, but Team Laos, they're still able to actually win the pool of attrition in this defense.
Yeah, and right now we can see the counter engage. Gumi is chunked down very, very low, but still they managed to take down the Esmeralda. Double kill going over to Gumi. Gumi right now still surviving and still, oh, never mind. His immortality has been popped, almost killed all over there. Biston using the flicker, trying to get a kill. He manages to get the Eve, but not managing to actually get Gumi. And right now, Biston HP is very, very low. Killing spree over to Gumi right now. 4 members of Myanmar is still alive. Only Jack is there to make sure that they can't push, but I don't think he's gonna do it. I feel like the first game of this series is going to over to Myanmar.
Yep, nicely done coming from Team Myanmar. A little bit unfortunate on Biston on his end, as he was not able to deal with the 2 tank compositions coming from Myanmar with the Grok as well as the Baxia. But all in all, great stuff coming from Team Myanmar. Great.
Each heroes that they have right now can change the tide of battle by themselves.
Agreed.
Right? Like, Selena can do something by her. That's nothing to say. It's just like, yeah, just do whatever you're gonna do. And right now, it's easy for Lexi. Once he has his Blade of Heptases, it's gonna go down. It's gonna be very, very scary. And right now, Black going to the front, trying to actually push Laos away from this turtle.
Oh no, Black.
Is this a good idea? First blood, and Black is gonna go down. And looking over here, the turtle is still there. They're still going for the fight. Minnow going in, trying to take out Laos, or actually trying to stall them out. Penny going in, missing a few cables, trying to get the kill. Takes a while, but still, Laos managing to get the second kill of this fight.
Yep, and that is going to be Team Laos going for the pressure as well. As you can see, the Fanny does have half energy. They're looking for the wall spams coming in. Laos been trying to set up for the team. Unfortunately, Team Myanmar is not going to overcome it, but at the same time, it's so unfortunate for Black. We saw the flicker coming from...
This is a more explosive play compared to the games before, but right now, they're slowing down a little bit more again, and I want to see, so how does he do with this Selena pick? As of right now, not doing too much, I guess.
I guess it's all about the stalemate, but looks like they will get an ambush coming in. Black will finally pulling off this Selena who's been oppressing the way through. But Jenny, however, is going to go in for the fight against Jack, and I'm surprised Jack not opting to trade for the Eve. He is going to play the safety net, and he is going to back off. So, interesting enough, Team Myanmar, they will have a little bit of redemption points when it comes to building up economy. As you can see, they are going to be grouping up a little bit more, as we haven't seen too much of the Fanny yet from Too Easy for Hunter
Strike. So yes, there's a lot of penetration there. I would still prefer the Blade of Heptases build just so that you can one-shot anyone. And speaking of which, right now he's trying to one-shot, and he one-shot Black. That's a tank. That was fast.
Hey, you know, do not judge a pro, man. But seems like the Hunter Strike did give him a little bit more very, very early value, and he is going to scale with the gold plating on top of it. Barely 5 minutes game, gets the full gold plating, and also the tier 1 in the vicinity for Team Laos. Team Myanmar, they need to play this safe. They need to figure a way to deal with the Fanny as of yet. As you can see, just been giving a lot of information, but seems like they are going to look for the invade. Actually also bait out for the team, but that's a little bit too aggressive, and he is going to give his life on towards the hands of the Dero.
Yeah. So even though Grok, I saw Grok building towards a Blade of Despair, but it's still not gonna be enough. And right now they engage onto Venom, but he was able to use his Purify, so he was able to escape with his life. But the turret can't say the same.
Yep, and the middle lane as well. Not exactly sure what Lexi was thinking, and he's gonna be picked off. Okay, so that's a big pickoff coming from Myanmar, because as of yet, that is gonna put them in a very comfortable position. And PS, oh my goodness, drops the low, and Gumi goes in for the snipe and takes Distant out.
Yeah, right now it looks like Laos, they need to...
Opportunity, he does have the Fatal Links as well. Cone still comes in. Black does count that out as well, but he is going to wall charge and go away. So great wall charge to disengage. However, like I said as well, no follow-up from Team Laos. But as you can see, the hesitancy coming from Team Laos just because they do lack a lot of CC to chain their way through. It's only the Grok for the follow-up. So there's nothing much you can do. And Team Laos, they can come on top if they manage to get an isolated fight. But guess what? Benmo getting a little bit aggressive. Real manipulation comes in, but the real world manipulation is going to be able to chip towards Distant as well, because now the rest of Laos is going to be coming in as well to try and fight this out. The Fanny completely shreds them away, but it's not going to be enough. They just don't have enough damage to change their way through, as Myanmar slowly coming up on top with this trade-off. Arrow doesn't seem to connect. Gumi is going to be alive, but this Grok is doing a lot of work. Gumi, last thing it was the last health. He is going to be able to trade 1-for-1. Now, it's going to be a battle between the mages, but nope, not anymore. This is no longer a fair fight, but the sprint is going to keep him alive as he escapes out the vicinity of Lexi.
That was unfortunate. Lexi was there. He was like, you know what? I got you. There's nowhere for you to go. There's nowhere for you to run. But then at that very moment, the purple buff, the wall actually came up, so he cannot fly through. So it's unfortunate if you're from
level 13. And, you know, they're only level 12. They can force a couple of fights, but you can see Team Laos, they're splitting up their forces to try going for a split push potential. But eventually, as the game goes by, they technically can't force the fight. But now, too easy for Lexi going to the fight against Gumi, almost getting the kill, means there is going to be the reset coming in. However, on the bottom side here, they are going to force the fight, knowing that the Fanny is nowhere to be found. Myanmar looking for the fight. The Fatal Link comes in, and the Real Manipulation completely takes Distant out of the equation. And this is exactly what Team Myanmar has been eyeing for.
Yeah, Myanmar, they just got a lot of mistakes coming in from the side of Laos, and right now they are engaging. PS is dealing a lot of damage. And look at that damage coming in from Gumi. Right now, Myanmar, they are doing a lot, but the Fanny is trying to get PS with just a sliver of health. What can he do? He's gonna retreat. But it looks like Jack, he wants to take care of the situation. He wants to get the kill, but he's indecisive. And right now he's one. He's alone against the rest from the side of Myanmar. He has to use his ultimate to run away. But as of right now, Myanmar, they are controlling the map. Jack, there's really nowhere for you to go. And a mega kill is going over to the Eve. And right now, it looks like Uranus is going to follow suit. He's trying to run away. He is able to. And right now, Alexi, he just got caught. He's trying to run away using the steel cables. He was able to, but that was a very dangerous situation, and he manages to get the Matrix out of nowhere.
Oh, that is huge coming from him. Just Forbidden as well, getting slowed down, but this is a Uranus with a lot of sustainabilities, but Team Myanmar, they can't seem to finish him off. And who can blame him? It seems like they are going to be focusing a lot, but the Fanny comes in. Oh no, misses the cable. He's 1 second away, and that is going to be him missing out on the action. However, he's not too happy about the situation. Lexi forced out all the cables, doesn't have the purple buff. PS takes advantage and goes in for the one punch. Good.
His belt. Although, looking at the items, he can deal a lot of damage. He has the Blade of Despair. He has the Malefic Roar as well. So even if the enemy has armor, he can rip it. But looking at the situation, he can't even go in front because Black is always looking for him. And right now, Black, he has the flicker. So it's very dangerous just for you to go in front. It doesn't matter who you are, whether you're Soul, whether you're Biston. It's going to be a very tricky situation because you want to evade the Atlas, but
Team Laos can't exactly stop all this aggression. The pretty much who can stop him is Jack. And this Grok cannot afford to lose. He needs to set up with the Fanny, but look at this in the minimap as well. It seems like the split push coming too easy for Lexi. It's going to force them to actually concede this inhibitor. They need the Fanny here and now, but Team Myanmar, they don't care. As long as the Fanny doesn't go super crazy, we're good. We group up as 5, we are good. Now, the wall block comes in, is going to actually help Team Myanmar.
Yeah, looks like what Lexi was trying to do. He secured and defending must be able to actually win a 1v1. Right now, we're looking at Myanmar. They are starting up the Lord. And look at Lexi. Lexi is going behind, trying to catch anyone off guard. But the thing is, right now, Minnow is there. And Black managing to get Jack, not exactly the target that he wants. Biston is at the back line. No one is touching him at all. And right now, looks like Myanmar and Laos, they're like, you know what? We're not going to follow suit. And Lexi, he has to look. B03 is there. B03 is trying to push. Is that the right move to do?
That is so smart. He's going to get a free inhibitor on top of it all. Yes, he is going to lose his life. However, he gets the pop. He did not lose the fight.
What?
Jack completely gets popped off just like that. And Team Myanmar played it to its finest, and beautiful stuff coming in from Team Myanmar. And on top of it all, Benno seems to be unkillable as of yet with this Esmeralda.
I'm sorry, I was half expecting for the cross to just one-shot. And all of a sudden that happened, and Myanmar, they do not want to stop. Now Black going over, only managing to get Uranus, the only target that he doesn't want. But it looks like Myanmar, they're like, you know what, this is not a good situation. Let's retreat. We already have the Lord that's going for a 5v5. And now Lexi is there. Lexi trying to get a kill. It did not manage to get what he wants. Uranus has been pushed down, going back to the base, and he's not going to respawn in another 35 seconds.
Yep, you can see the Lord is going to be blocking now as well. As you can see, Team Laos, they're going to try and buy enough time for the Lord push, but it is going to be the Crystal push coming in. And Team Myanmar, they want to close out the game. They lose Black in the process, but it seems like Team Myanmar, they're going to go all in with the Crystal, and that is going to be game coming from Team Myanmar as they convincingly close out game number 2 despite the early oppression coming from Team Laos.
Yeah, right now, Myanmar managing to get it.
Pops the falling star move. That is the curse. Burst na meron si Zia. Meanwhile, ginat-ngert. Si Edward. Sino pa ba? Si Mo Pazin. Both of them